Well, hello everybody! It's your boy TeddyHoggle, and once again, people, I get to do the new review for this year 2016 as my game came out first. So I am alone this time. I'm not with Jamboster, I'm not with UnluckyRetro, and I'm not with your Sofa Soldier. It's me, one gamer doing his thing. So people, what game is it going to be? As I am the anime reviewer, and the only one or two anime reviews came out this month at the same time, and I had to choose one, and the one I did choose was Digimon Cyber Sleuth. People, if you love Digimon, you would had to pick up this game. If you remember your childhood, it was Digimon all the way. Digimon came on every day about, I think it was like 5 o'clock. People, Cyber Sleuth, get this game. It's their 15th year anniversary. I will see you online. Network battle, here we go. So, let's jump right into this review, and let's start off with story mode. So story mode basically puts you in the world of the digital world, and you have to solve various missions back and forth, left and right, up, down, blah 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 blah. You know how it goes in a real story mode of a game. It says, I don't want to really ruin the story for you, but I'm gonna have to a little bit. You go into, as you know how the Digimon world works, where you have a Digivice. Actually, in this one, you don't have a Digivice, you have a DigiLine. The digital world is a place where it's a normal life. It's how I would want life to be right now, how you can jump in and out of digital space when you feel like it. You go to work by the digital line and literally from home. So you're sitting there at your computer, you put your sunglasses on, and then you just go to work that way. There is some corporations like that, isn't, but in this game, they've made it so that everything is digital, and you actually go through and you're actually working, like, files work, and like, when you call up a hotline where you live, the person can even live next door to you. You don't even have to tell anyone what you do. And it even goes to the point where you actually meet people online. You actually get to do certain things, like you have like avatars and stuff like that. So you can actually make the person like yourself, make anything that you want. But I'll probably say in this game, they've kept it original, tried to make characters look like themselves. You have to meet up with a friend, and a hacker comes and says to you, basically, if you don't come to this place, basically, I'm going to hack all your files. With this, everyone runs away and they're like, ah! So you, the brave hero, you and two others are like, of course I'm going to go. Why am I not going? I'm brave. I'm thinking to myself, no, I just won't turn on the game for a couple of days. But to them, they're curious. But in this, you jump into the digital world and it's beautiful. It looks beautiful. Let's just say, I will get into it, but Eden looks beautiful. You're flying around. It's digital space, people. It looks unbelievable. So with this now, you meet up with your friends. One of your friends is a girl, the other one's a guy. You know how to do it. The girl is silly, and how can I put it? She's over emotional.
なんだか不思議な感じだな。子供の頃にこんなことが君と新ともあったことが。昨日チャットで会ったとか、あれ？でもなんか。
Where the guy is more laid back.
あれもデジモン？まさか噂で聞いたエデンの黒い怪物か？データを食い漁ってるとかいう。
You, for instance, you're the guy that always slaps himself in the head and always doing this, and you're always late. you're always late. I don't understand how you're always late when you've just literally got there. Because, of course, you're probably going to check your items, something like that. But everywhere you go to, they're like, you're always late, you're always late. So the digital world and Eden and your world get collided together.
ねえちょっとあれやばくない？
なんだよあいつ、気味悪い。
こら！天下の行動のど真ん中で何騒いでんだ！まとめて逮捕すんぞ！あ
ああ、不敬さん、こっち。
誰が不敬さんだ誰が！刑事さんだ刑事さん！見た？ん？
This game does not coexist with all the other games. This is a brand new, fresh game, 15th year anniversary. They've made it new. And you get to choose out of 3 Digimon. I won't spoil that for you. I think you should do your own research and try to look for these Digimon yourself. Okay, so we're going to jump into gameplay.
面白い姿をしているな君は。実に興味深い。乗りたまえ。厄介なことになる前に。おい待てそこの車！止まらねえの逮捕すんぞ！こらー！
Now, I was also trying before. Eden. Eden is a beautiful place. Eden is where you go to explore. Eden is where you meet people, entertaining people, you see corporations. Now, I wouldn't say this place is really big. Eden is a space of like 30 people in Eden, and that's not just one part. Eden is split up into 3 places. Now, I've played 17 hours of this game, so I can say I'm not expert, but I'm expert. And I know more than I need to know. Eden is split up right now into 3 places so far, what I've got up to, and there's not much going on there. Don't get me wrong, it looks nice, it looks beautiful, like it's really weird. Let's just put it this way, that they're standing up and they're not really doing nothing unless you have this thing that I'm going to now mention, bullet point, here it comes, keywords are marked with lock icons. So keywords where you will have a mission and you will learn keywords to help you progress through the story. Now, the downside to this is you always know who to talk to. Whereas in a normal RPG, you would have to talk to everyone and you will find one lucky person and that person that you have to talk to. In this, it actually gives you the icon, so you don't really have to wait. So if I go into Eden and I look and I see someone, there'll probably be 5 people with the icons above their head, like a lock icon. Sometimes I've even gone to the right person straight away and it's gone, it's made like a sound and I've got that right person. And all the other people that I could have spoken to, all the icons on their head have gone. So I've just gone through the mission like really quickly. So to enable to get to these places like Eden and jump in and out of Eden, jump into the DigiLab, what I will explain later on, and jump out into the real world, you need to have a connect jump. Now, what happens is you get infected by something called an eater that touches you. So you are running away from the first part where you meet up with your 2 friends to investigate what's going on, and an eater touches you. Then what happens is he splits you in half. So half of your body is here and half of your body is in the digital world. So that allows you to basically connect jump into anything. So if you have like a digital TV, if you have like a digital radio, you will be able to jump through into that digital world. Now, every part of the digital world is not the same. Digimon for me have made me sit through the story mode. It's not really it doesn't really grab you. It's more, let's just say it's more talking than anything else. And there's no English voiceovers. I need to learn Japanese to enjoy these games properly. And I don't understand why they don't get English voiceover actors. I don't know if they think that these games are not going to really do good over here. But then at least try to make the effort to try and put English voice actors in it so I don't have to sit there through mountains and mountains and mountains of text. I think that's really boring. And it kind of gets on my nerves to the point where I'm like, oh, your eyes are closing and you're thinking to yourself, come on. What? I actually got stalkers in this game. Okay. So I talked about the digital jump and now it comes to the digital network. The digital network is where you actually go after you make the digital jump. So when you have a case or something like that, you go into a digital network, it's like a telephone line wire, and it will have like circles with like a digital mist in the middle, and you have to keep going around and try and make it to the end. Now, this is where approximately you're going to do most of your training. There they go. I need that, you know, actually. I'd rather have that in my team. I think that evolves into... Oh, no, don't do it, guys. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it, guys. It's gone. Look at it. Yeah, boy. And I believe that you should do your training here when you do it. Advice from TeddyHoggle: do your training as soon as you get there. If you know the Digimon that you need, please try to learn their baby forms before you do this. You can go into the digital world and play it like a newbie and go in there and just find Digimon, train them. I did it in a sense where I wanted Angemon and Angelwoman and Garudamon, and I knew who I wanted, so I was on the hunt for these guys' baby forms, and I was literally, as soon as I saw it, I was yelling. I was like, oh my god, I've got it. And I'm so bad. I was so angry that I didn't record it for you guys, because that would have been absolutely great. Real world telephones are yellow. Eden telephones are blue, so you don't get lost. So you always know when you're in Eden, you always know when you're in the real world, because they're yellow. They look like a phone box, so you can't never get lost. Let's go to battle. Enemy stats are right for there to you to see, and now they have stats and a timeline where you can see when the enemies are going to attack. I love this. And by the way, you can only use 3, but what you can do is there is like 8 slots for each individual character on the sides, and what you do is you collect memory through different missions, and then it allows your memory slots to go up. Each individual Digimon has different memory slots, so now I've got like Agumon in my team, I've got Vmon in my team, just to try and, while they're with me, boost them up the ranks as I'm going up. As also, when you fight an enemy, automatically scan an enemy. And what it does is it scans the Digimon for you. So if there's 2 of the same Digimon, I think it goes up by 40 every time, or is it 20? But if it does, it goes like 20, 20, 20, 20, goes to 100. You can get the Digimon at 100, but I will basically say to you, try to get them 200. Different types of Digimon. So when you have a Digimon like Angemon fighting a dark Digimon, if it's a good type and I'm fighting against a type that I know I have status effect against, if I hit that Digimon, then when I see the icon, it will come up red. If it was a Digimon that wasn't good against, say, light versus rock, and it wasn't good against it, it will come up blue. So what it tries to tell you to do is don't attack. But my Digimon are the strongest. People, just wait until you see me on network battles. I will be bringing out network battles for you. Okay, so there are 4 attributes: virus, data, vacan, and free. All these things are like a normal RPG game. If you know how to play RPGs, you wouldn't need me to tell you much about these things, but it's normal status effects. So it's basically, free is probably Angemon with his light. Then you got a virus type, look like a bug that throws doo-doo at you. Like, yeah, I got thrown doo-doo at me yesterday by a Digimon. I want to find him again so I can throw doo-doo back. And then you got like a data type, a digital Digimon. You know how it works, people. It's Digimon at its fullest, people. You know, it's like when you do certain things, you have to fight a Digimon. It's status effects. Everything goes by status effect. Okay, so then you have your normal fire, water, grass, electric, earth, wind, light, and dark. These are all the statuses that you have. You can use them to say if you're fighting fire versus water, and then fire versus grass. All these things take into account. But okay, upside to this game was the cross combos. I love this. So basically, if you have a friendship level with another Digimon and the combo bar, there's a little combo bar on the side, 6 nudges. If that 6 nudges goes up to the fullest, people, heaven's doors will open and you'll be able to crack anything open. Let's just put it this way. I have got Angelwoman and Angemon at the meaning. Angelwoman's mega evolution form. I'm trying to go over to the dark side. I'm trying to get Devilmon and Lady Devilmon, but like I said, I can't find the black ones. So as you go to chain combos, you have chain attack combo, you have double up, heal up, skill up. They all chain together. Let's just put it this way. If 3 Digimon that you have in your party no heal and they're all in battle mode, all 3 Digimon will connect together and heal you. I always get it all the time. I always think, oh yeah, look, chain up. I always get chain or damage up. It's really fun. I love the way they've tried to force a new fighting system into this. Don't get me wrong, it has its ups and downs where sometimes I feel that the Digimon I'm using and the Digimon that I'm fighting are not really in the same class, but I'm still getting my ass kicked. That Ninetales Fox one, and he was beating me, and I'm using Mega Angel, and I'm thinking, where is the balance here? Really, where is the balance? They've been proper, I'm going to call it digitized, and they're smaller now. So they actually follow behind you. You can turn this on and off, but no, I've been waiting for Digimon to follow me for a long time, and I ain't going to turn that off. Might have to take over this battle. Okay, so now you have something called setting skills. It's basically equipment. So what you do is you set equipment onto your Digimon, and then basically you can have them like HP up or SP up, or have them use an item or do different things to support you and the team. I love this. As you know, you'll be able to see that as you have the Digimon that you want. So I won't be able to tell you what's the best thing to do, because this is a review, people. Come on, I'm not going to cheat. These Digimon, they possess certain skills that you can go back and make this Digimon even stronger than they were before. People, this game is deep. They allow you to go to the last level, digivolve down, and then have these certain moves that you can use. So you can pick the best ones that you want and basically have the strongest moves. Okay, so we're coming to the end of this review now. Oh, boo. But I've still got 2 more things to do for you. I've got the DigiLab. So the DigiLab is where you go to do everything. It has your Digi Farm, your Mirror Dungeon, your shop, your Coliseum, aka network battles, and the medical machine. So the medical machine, you know what it does. I normally use it when I see a digital phone and I go in to the digital lab. Remember, it's the blue one, and you go to see Mira and you actually heal your Digimon. Digimon Farm I'm not really using right now, but Digimon Farm is a good place where you can learn to heal. You can do island explorations, you can train your Digimon, develop, investigate, and you can actually do farm goods. So farm goods is where you place a statue of I've got a dark Digimon statue in mind because I wanted to build dark Digimon. I don't really know how farm really works, so I shouldn't really talk about it too much to you guys. Investigate, it allows them to go out and investigate certain cases for you. Train like normal as every RPG game that has a training farm in it. You can train and develop your Digimon. Coliseum, network battles. I have not done this yet, i.e. because I don't want to get my ass kicked by anybody. I do not care. I'm not going to get my ass kicked. The shop is kind of expensive. They have money in this game, by the way. It's really expensive. I didn't expect it to be. I thought I was balling, people. Balling. 25,000. And I had like 65,000. I think, hang on, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was balling. Like, I'm getting like money every case I bloody do. Okay, let's go to Digibank. Let's just do that. Digi-Evolution, and Digi-Evolution. Like I was saying before, you can bring your team up or you can bring them down. Agumon Digivolve! Greymon! Yeah, boy. Look at my champion. Champions, they got rookies, they got training people, they got all these things. Bear in mind, when you do this, remember the memory. You have to remember the memory. The higher you go, the more memory the slots the Digimon take up. Graphics in this game, I'm going to mix it a bit with moves as well and all this stuff and gameplay and stuff like that. Graphics are good, people, when you're walking around. Well, these are real places in Japan, by the way. Can you see that big Sega sign up there? I need to go to Japan. Like, I'm an anime goon. I will lose my mind. Look at the way he's standing. Bloody hell, man. Something wrong with him, innit? And you're not seeing any glare. Music is great. They've got a little drum and bass in it. When you're doing a move, for instance, and I want to see Angemon do a special move, basically like he does Heaven's Gate in this. Nothing. Meaningless. Counter. And it's just, he just does it. He just winds his hand around, a gate opens, and that's it. There's no, how can I put like a special manga blast like that? Heaven's Gate should be an animated one. Nothing to it. The graphics to the move look good, but they're basic. Even the game's graphics is basic. The Digimon look really good. The guy that you pick looks really good, but then again, once again, you can't change his clothes. You can't change his appearance. You can't customize his character. Everyone's using the same character. I didn't think this was still available. I didn't think anyone would want to use the same character anymore and keep doing these things. I want to use me. I want to use myself in Japan. You know what I mean? It's weird. They have done well with Japan. People, this makes me want to go there even more. They have got real locations in Japan. It is beautiful. I don't want to spoil where you go, but it is beautiful. There's even a little mystery behind this game, and they even put real legends in this. The whiteboard where you do all your cases, and you go into your agency, as I can't believe I forgot to say to you guys, where you are an agent and you solve these cases. Now, the reason why I didn't want to talk about these cases was because, to me, these cases and this whole agency thing that they've put into it is not a waste of time. The storyline and the cases don't match up. The cases are the storyline, but people, bear in mind, what you do in the cases is kind of pointless and not really, how can I put it, self-satisfactory. That's a big word from me. I don't think they really cared. I think they took more time to make the Digimon and to make everything else that was going on with the game. People, I'm going to love you and leave you. And this has been a 4Gamers versus the World production. My rating on this game, I am an anime reviewer. I will be reviewing any other games with different titles. But me as an anime lover and a Digimon lover, I'm going to give this game a 6 out of 10. And the reason why I say that, the cases let it down. Story mode kind of let it down. It's kind of repetitive, too much text. But then the whole 6 is for Digimon. So that's my rant, and that is my review, people. So everyone, this has been 4Gamers versus the World. I'm your boy TeddyHoggle. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that other stuff, people. Peace.